What's going on? It's Coach Marcus for Pro Fan Talk. Just had an interesting perspective. Just saw a story about Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever flying to Dallas. So it brings up all of the questions about the WNBA players flying commercial and not being able to afford charter flights. They only do charter flights during the playoffs, I believe is the rule. So it's a money-saving thing, and I get it as far as the business is concerned. I got another video about that later on, but what I'm talking about now is there's a kind of like an unseen benefit to this. Yes, it's a hassle with the visibility and the popularity just boom right now for the WNBA. Everything that Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese and Camila Cardoso are doing just for the visibility of the league, especially Caitlin Clark and her being in Indiana, the reactions you're getting from people that see them on commercial flights. That's just free advertisement. It's a whole different ball game when you see somebody that's larger than life. When you see one of your favorite athletes on television, you run into somebody at a restaurant, something like that. Stuff like that happens all the time. I've been at games before. I remember going to a Sixers game and somebody thought I was Charles Barkley. Now, I've heard Charles Barkley before, but I'm not like 6'5". My point being is that when the average person gets to run into a celebrity athlete, Caitlin Clark, Jalen Hurts, Jason Kelsey, anything like that, it raises awareness, and you think a lot of that person, especially if they're in a place where you can just reach out and touch them. I can get an autograph, we can take a selfie. That's the way the world works now. So I think the unseen benefit of the WNBA traveling commercial now, that's going to raise awareness, because when Caitlin Clark got on that commercial plane and the everyday people saw Caitlin Clark walk down the aisle, they know who she is. The visibility is continually going up. The revenue that they're going to bring in this year, I think that would help with the charter plane issue next year, especially when they come along and do the new CBA next year. But this is just like turbo boosters out of the blocks, man. Just by flying into public, dealing with public people, and nothing private, nothing chartered, nothing off limits. The fan base has access to the WNBA, unlike what you would see in the NBA or any other professional sport. This is a hidden benefit for the WNBA that's going to help it in the long run. See you in the next one.